Welcome back to Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic / Non-Classic. This is number 1216. And Doubleshot number 1110. They got two DC trades. Now, this first one is a classic Batman trade that, believe it or not, was actually a loose inspiration for the Batman Arkham Asylum video game. Though not full inspiration. You have to take inspiration from another book. This is Batman Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Earth, written by Grant Morrison. Artwork by Dean McKean, who was the artist for Sandman. Yep, I believe this guy drew all the covers for all the 75 issues for the ongoing series. Now, this is just basically, I got this from Barnes & Noble for about $20. Though it's well worth paying for this, because here's the thing. Now, despite the fact that this is how thick the book is, now here's something quite strange though. The book actually stops like around here. This is how much the book basically is focused on the original graphic novel. The rest of the book is simply the original script, basically inspirations for this book. Yeah, sort of a film noir style. Mostly just Batman versus the Joker. Watch out for a lot of Arkham Asylum. It's mostly a self-contained story. You kind of say this is canon, but when this takes place, I have no idea. But I don't want to spoil too much about this storyline. This particular original graphic novel, it's good. And it's one of those original Batman graphic novels that, well, not very much talked about very much. I mean, what original Batman graphic novel talked about a lot? Killing Joke. But not this one. Nope. But this was the inspiration for the Arkham Asylum video game. And because the classic is book roughly a 10 out of 10. Yep. It's just a really good storyline. I don't want to spoil too much of it, but it's just really damn good. This book originally came out, I think about 30 years ago, I think it was. Let's see, this book was originally released in 1989. So this book is 31 years old. Like, the story is for 31 years old. This book originally came out just about a few years ago. This is a new store copy. Alright, next up is, I never thought I would review this. But I figured though, the book was cheap, so I figured though, why not? This is Scooby Apocalypse Volume 1. Now, the book is written by Keith Giffen and Jan DeMatteis. Yeah, they're the only reason why I read this book. And here, oh yeah, they are working on my Howard Porter. You know the thing quite strange though about this book? Now, this book was launched the same time as books like Wacky Raceland, Force Quest, The Flintstones, all really good on. Well, Wacky Raceland was interesting at best, was cut down to low sales. But here's the strange stuff about it. This is the only book that managed to survive the first year of the Hanna-Barbera Beyond reboot comic books. Yeah, this is the only one. Despite the Force Quest and Flintstones was humongously popular and got good reception. When I heard the read of Force Quest got canceled because of low sales. But this series kept going for 3 years. Despite the fact probably a lot of people didn't want the series to continue, but DC kept the book publishing. And yeah, 36 issues. Now you have this reimagining of these characters. Now we have where Daphne was the host of some reality show. And of course they also have her Fred in here, where he has this thing where he frequently proposes to her. We have apparently where Velma, despite the fact being supposedly a genius in the original Hanna-Barbera continuity, this one she is definitely, but she's an actual doctor. And Scooby is basically her assistant. Not Scooby, Shaggy assistant. And Scooby is a cyborg. Yep. Yeah, it's all about stuff to do with the end of the world. Oh, and because it's Scooby, Scrappy-Doo shows up in here, and he's going to be a heck of a lot better than he is. One thing, he's bigger. Yeah, a lot bigger than he is in the original cartoon. And he still has his classic line of, "Let me at him." Yeah, he still says that here. Oh yeah, and by the way, they do have the Mystery Machine. Is it the classic one that people tend to be familiar with? Nope. By the way, here is Scrappy-Doo. You're probably thinking, wait, that's Scrappy-Doo? It looks like the one that showed up in the Scooby-Doo live-action film. But yeah, that's Scrappy-Doo. Oh, and by the way, the Mystery Machine. Let me show off what exactly this thing looks like. Like, you're probably thinking, really? This is the reimagined version of the Mystery Machine. And here's something quite strange. That despite the fact they had more crossovers with DC superheroes, Scooby never had a team with him. This is the Mystery Machine. Yep, this giant Humvee is the Mystery Machine. I'm like, really? This is the Mystery Machine. Okay, if you want to update Mystery Machine, fine. Whatever. Are they seeing like driving, like do characters take turns driving the damn thing? Well, first you have Shaggy, who has driven the Mystery Machine in the original cartoons before. Though surprisingly, he's the only one seen driving it. Like, Fred in the original cartoon always drove the damn thing. Here, just mostly Shaggy. Also, Shaggy's got a full beard now instead of like a partial chin beard. But yeah, full goatee along with basically Fu Manchu mustache. Which those things are waxed, probably. It's an interesting start for this series. But the only reason I got it because I'm a fan of Scooby-Doo. Yep. It's an interesting book nonetheless. The cover is done by Jim Lee. Yep. Yeah, he's the one who does, I believe he does all the covers for this book. Yep. Apparently it's based on a concept by Jim Lee. Yeah, even though he does the concept for this, but he does all the covers in here with Alex St. Clair also working on the artwork too. The interior artwork is done by Howard Porter, Dale Ingersoham, Wilson Ives, and Scott Hanna. Yeah, 4 artists for 6 issues. Give or take away well. Good start for the series. Give this book roughly a 9 out of 10. Yep. Okay, so now until say with a few trades. I mean, pure classic. This one just interesting to say the least. So yeah, that's it for Single View. Next one is going to be Usagi-chan wants to hang out. And also one more comic corner because I have 2 more Flash days to talk about. Okay, to the next video. Bye.